welcome to the 21st episode of Hot Boxing Talk, South Africa's very own online boxing talk show. We spoke to two very hot prospects this week in Nyiko and Hlonipha, training out of the Hot Box Gym here in Glen Hazel, and we had our weekly chat with Cyril Lahong and Hayden Jones. This is the 21st episode of Hot Boxing Talk.
This week we are without Colin again, but we're going to speak about a few things, Cyril. And well, let's first of all get to the international news. The international things this weekend, we had Timothy Bradley taking on Brandon Rios for the welterweight title. What were your thoughts on that event?
What a performance by Bradley. Well, I expected Bradley to win. I didn't expect a knockout though. I think it was a brilliant fight, brilliant performance by Bradley. It was one for the ages.
I think we have to agree on that. I thought Bradley was going to take him to a points decision. I thought he was always going to beat Brandon Rios, but on points.
Yeah, true. And well, Brandon Rios he's been in a lot of wars. Well, now he's retiring. It's had a great career. Respect to him.
Well, let's get back to that. What do you think about him hanging up his gloves?
Well, he's been in a lot of wars. He's taken a lot of punishment over the years. I think it's a good move for him, and I want to congratulate him for a great career.
Yeah, considering he's only lost 3 fights, it's slightly premature in my eyes. But I mean, if you're not feeling it anymore, then you're not feeling it. So let's go on to another international card. Ruslan Provodnikov fought in Monte Carlo. What do you think of the event as a whole?
As a whole, there were a few fighters that weren't really were unknown. I suppose the big letdown for them was the Tommy Oosthuizen and Bremer fight getting taken off with Bremer getting injured. I think it was a good move for Golden Gloves to actually bring in someone like Provodnikov at the last minute. I think that was brilliant. Provodnikov, I suppose it was a comeback fight for him, and he did what he had to do.
Yeah, because the opponent wasn't a special opponent, but I guess in that time and space, he was very brave for taking that fight.
Yeah. I suppose it was an opportunity, a big opportunity for his opponent, but Provodnikov, well, he's just a monster.
Yeah, that's a 4th round TKO, showing his worth once again. Maybe mounting a world title shot soon.
Yeah, well, I hope so. He's one of those fighters that always brings the action. Is great entertainment. Everybody enjoys watching Provodnikov.
Yeah, that's Ruslan Provodnikov fighting in Monte Carlo. Now let's go to the local side. We have quite a big fight between Hlonipha, Ndukula and Jasper Soroka. Your thoughts on that as a fight?
What a fight. I think that's a top local fight. Jasper Soroka is a veteran, he's been around, he's a smart boxer. Hlonipha is qualities, one who I think can go all the way. So it's going to be a really, really good fight.
Yeah, and being in East London, that's Hlonipha's home crowd. Do you think that would have any effect on the fight?
Well, I think the atmosphere is going to be electric when Hlonipha comes on, and I think that could sway it for him, and I think he could edge this fight and go on to bigger, better things.
Yeah, he's quite a rock star down in East London, so they'll love him there. And what a fight. It's actually going to be a tougher fight than the original opponents, I think.
True, I think so too. I think Jasper is a very intelligent fighter. He's one of those guys, he's a South African champion, top fighter. Couldn't have asked for a better opponent.
And that's it from us. Thank you for listening.
Nyiko Ndukula joins us, who is a professional fighter. He has had one fight, one win, one knockout, but an outstanding amateur. Welcome to the Hot Boxing Talk. You made your debut recently. What was the change like from amateur to professional, in your opinion?
Yeah, for me, amateurs was not hard. It was not that hard to the professional. The professional, I think, it's need more time. Yeah.
A little bit more time to adapt and around and so forth. You were a bronze medalist in the Commonwealth Games as a youth. Talk to me about that moment, representing South Africa and getting a bronze.
Yeah, it was a special time for me. I was prepared to go there, and then it was good. I think.
What was the highlight for you as an amateur besides winning? Well, let's talk about that. What the highlight for you as an amateur, getting the bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games or winning the national championships?
I think it was the Commonwealth. Yeah, winning the Commonwealth bronze championship. It was
And tell me, how many amateur fights did you have?
like 65, 66.
And how many wins?
I think I lost around 6.
And how many times did you win the nationals as an amateur, junior, senior, youth?
I won 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
So you made your debut as a featherweight, and we're very fortunate to train you at the Hot Box Gym. Your ambition is you want to fight as a junior featherweight. Where do you feel that you will be most comfortable at?
At the junior featherweight.
So you grew up boxing. You're part of the Eric Beloy clan, back down in Papa. Tell me your favorite fight in South Africa right now.
Right now. Okay,
Besides yourself, you can't choose yourself.
no. Okay, for me it's Malcolm Classic.
Malcolm Clausen, okay. So tell me something. Now, where do you see yourself in your career? How far do you believe that you can go?
I think for now I'm just considering being the SA champion, but I know I'll become a world champion one day.
So your nickname on Facebook is Pac-Man. You're obviously a Pac-Man fan.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you lost to Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
I knew we would lose, but he's a good boxer for me, and I just go for him. He's good.
Nyiko Ndukula, remember the name. He is 1-0, and he looks to have his second fight in the junior featherweight division right here on Hot Boxing Talk. Another prospect here at the Hot Boxing Talk joins us, Maboko, who is 2-0 as a junior lightweight. A former Springbok in the amateur ranks, has now made that transition to the professional ranks. He trains out of the Hot Box Gym here in Glen Hazel. Welcome to the Hot Boxing Talk. You've had 2 fights, 2 wins, 1 by knockout. The second should have been by knockout too. Talk to me about your amateur career. You're a very good amateur. How many amateur fights did you have?
I think I've got something like 87, 88 fights, 10 losses.
So 10 losses. I mean, how amateur losses work is like, so 5 weren't fair, right?
Yeah, something like that, because we use like scoring machine, so
Yeah.
it's where you lose like 28, 27, 26, 25, those like type of scoring machine points. So, but I know most of my losses come from like Hlonipha was like a TKO,
Okay.
and then that was my real loss, my first loss in the like SA championships. And
Which is no disgrace, right? I mean, it's only 30.
Sabelo Jubata stopped me as
Okay.
well. And then I fought most of the like those tough guys.
Joey Stefan, who's
Joey
now a
Stefan
teammate of yours at the Hot Box Gym?
Yeah, it was on points. It was a very like close fight.
Close fight, yeah. Tell me, the highlight for you as an amateur. Obviously, you've represented South Africa numerous times. What was the highlight for you in your amateur career? Was it winning the national championship for the first time, or what was the highlight for you?
I mean, I've boxed since like the age of like 8. So I've become a national champion at the age of 14.
Wow.
And then I become a champion again at the age of 17, and then I passed my matric, then I went to the Cheshire, and then I was like training myself. Then I became a champion in 2010. I never had a coach. trainer. I was training by myself in Pretoria until I met Johan 2015 and become a champion again.
Johan Prinsloo, the
Johan
national amateur
Prinsloo,
coach,
yeah.
yes.
So it was a good experience because we traveled a lot. I met a lot of Eastern Cape guys, the way they fight and the experience of living with different people. So the experience traveling outside and everything was great.
So before we interviewed you, we interviewed Nyiko, who is a close friend of yours. You guys work together and you train together. And I think you're also part of the whole Eric Beloy system back in Maboko. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. The two of you are very close. He's a Pac-Man fan and you're a Floyd Mayweather Jr. fan. Do you guys ever fight over that situation?
Yeah, we always argued about it. Like he understands that Floyd is a technical boxer, smart boxer, and he knows that. And I'm like, I don't say Pacquiao is an ordinary boxer. He's got his way of being awkward and it's skillful that way. So I respect that, but sometimes we argue about like the best.
So you made your debut this year. You are 2-0, a bright prospect for South African boxing, junior lightweight. At one stage you wanted to go featherweight and I said you're crazy. You look very strong and comfortable as a junior lightweight. How do you see the division right now, right here in South Africa? You got Jasper Soroka, who's a South African champion. You know, it's South Africa generally is always talented in the junior lightweight division. How do you foresee your career developing?
The thing it's all about adjustment. Like as I've said, I adjust to like the way professional box, taking your time, like hitting the right target at the right time and stuff like that. So it's more important when we like working people with people like you who know what to do in the professional. Like there are some things that you've changed me, like you know, my speed, limiting my speed, stuff like that. I couldn't understand why, but sometimes when I reduce my speed, I know where my punches are going.
Correct,
Stuff like
yeah.
that.
So your
And
punches
then-
have direction.
Yeah, my punches have direction, and I know when to stop if I'm throwing like 4-6 combos if I'm missing. So if I'm too quick, I don't know where to stop because I just go more.
Shloni, talk to me your favorite South African fighter right now, or your favorite South African fighter of all time.
I love Cassius.
Cassius Beloy.
I love
It's a
it.
good guy to look up to. Your favorite fighter internationally right now, besides Floyd Mayweather, because he's retired, allegedly.
I don't know what to say at the moment, but I like people like Ellis Randy, Willie Monroe, Rigondo.
Slick counter punches, huh?
Yeah, you know, I like that type of boxing. So, but I love Triple G, but you know,
He's not as slick and smooth. Well, I tell you, he is slick and smooth. Shloni Maboko is 2-0. He is a prospect worth watching in the future. So remember the names right here on Hot Boxing Talk. So the 21st episode comes to an end here on Hot Boxing Talk. We'll see you next week for the 22nd episode. From myself, Colin Nomaganjani, Nathan, and Hayden Jones, we'll see you again next week. But don't forget to subscribe to the Hot Boxing Talk.